Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Sim Racing System stream. It's Friday night, and we're headed back to Elkhart Lake for another trip around Road America in the McLaren GT3. Got about 4 minutes to go until 10 o'clock this evening, which means the session will open up in another minute and 20. I've been doing a little bit of practice before the race. Didn't do the Primera race. This is the only sim racing I've been indulging in tonight. But did a little bit of practice, cranked the rear wing up a little bit, and it seems to have helped with the spinning around in circles issues that I've been having. 8 drivers registered tonight. We'll see how many of those actually show up in the grid. But it looks like a good field. Luis Ruiz we've run with a few times. He's fast. Have some folks in varying ratings. Dave Hassar, also good. In the beautifully custom liveried Nissan. And Franco Cecacci, hope I'm doing that right, with a 94 rating, which leads me to believe that he's new to the league. Welcome, sir. This is going to be fun. 4 Audis in the race. Not sure if they're all the 2016s, but they appear to be. That one might be an Ultra. I'm not sure. But yeah, looks like we have at least 3 of the 2016 LMS Audis. And 1 Mercedes, Dave's Nissan, and 1 Ferrari. Should be a good race. Bringing the Macker back. Let's shut Discord down so it doesn't get in the way. We got everything else excess turned off. Got the chat turned on. Bling! And the game crashed, because of course it did. So we'll shut down Steam. And let's try this again. Only the most professional streaming. Oh, that is the way of it. Okay, we got that up. We got Content Manager back. We'll get the Seeing Content Manager again, and now we have 2 minutes of practice before quali begins. Hopefully all the settings have been retained. Got the wheel on paddle shift. We have the SRS skin enabled. So if anybody has updated skins, we will pull them. I always like seeing people's custom liveries on the stream, because if they put the work in, I want to show it off on their behalf.
Your skin is okay.
Let's get the race setup in. Oh, we've got 4 minutes of practice still to go. Yep, so change from last time. Rear wing is going from 2 to 3. I might even go to 4. We'll see how this goes. But right now I just want to get out and get some pracky in. See what happens. Yep, let's do it.
Skins check, nothing new. Carry on.
There we go.
The pit exit's clear.
Thanks, Jim.
Cold tires all round.
I'm gonna look for the ideal line button and turn it off, because we've been to Road America a few times. Don't need to be reminded where it goes. Only 5 on the grid so far, even though 8 registered. Registration is what counts, so it's still official even if only these 5 show up for the race. In addition to changing my wing setting, I also studied Chuck's hot lap, in which he got a 202. I surmise that's on soft tires with a much more aggressive setup. It's not trying to go 60 minutes. But still, there's a lot to learn there about car control and handling. My setup is derivative of his, so I can't just blame it on engineering prowess. He actually drove the thing that much faster. this feels a little bit more slippy than it did in my practice session. I think maybe Enrique has the grip turned down for the initial few laps. Even if it doesn't show up on the tarmac texture, the game does model rubber buildup and the track sort of coming in as more laps are run. Could have taken that better. A little bit of a disadvantage because my keyboard tray is in the way of my elbows. I really need to get a mic stand. I really, really need to buy a mic stand. So, some special stuff coming up this weekend that I hope to be able to share on the channel. Not likely to be doing much racing tomorrow. But Sunday, the Virginia Motorsport Club is putting on an autocross at Richmond Raceway in the infield, as opposed to the parking lot, which is where we usually go. And I'm already registered with the Focus in G Stock, or G Street as it's called these days, showing my age by calling it stock instead of street.
That's the end of the session, P1.
But yeah, this will only be my second or third event in the Focus since I bought it last year. And I'm going to switch it up. Instead of racing imaginary race cars on a track, I'll be racing my real live daily driver between some little orange cones at RIR on Sunday. It's a happy little Father's Day to me. My dad and son will be joining me. We'll have 3 generations of car nuts hanging out and enjoying a little bit of autocross fun. Got a GoPro, I'm gonna hook that up. Got my dash cam that I use day to day for commuting, but I'll use that as a second camera and have my phone on it. So, between the 3 of those things, we'll have plenty of electronic eyes on the scene, and hopefully I'll get some good autocross footage and share that on the channel. So I'm looking forward to that. Hope it works out. If it doesn't, then all of this will be a huge disappointment to anybody who watches my channel and then is like, hey, where's the autocross video? But looking forward to that. It's going to be my first autocross in quite a long time. I think I only ran 2 last year, and one of them was in the old Mazda. So just still a good car. If anybody would like to, if anybody lives in the Mid-Atlantic and would like a good deal on a 2010 Mazda 3. I still have one at the end of my driveway. It's a pretty good car, but now I have a Focus ST, and it's taking up daily driver duties. And being a sentimental fool, I didn't trade the Mazda in. Apparently good car and lives anywhere close to me. Let's make a deal. Anyway, back to imaginary race cars. Seems to be going okay. The conditions aren't great. I was turning 208s dependably with this setup offline, so I think the grip settings on the track are just a little bit lacking. Getting beaten by a guy on softs, that's to be expected. Oh no, 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 no! Ooh.
Left side.
Well, so the session changed just as I smashed into somebody. That was less than fun. So let's see. Let's open the quali setup, and we'll do the same wing change. We'll take it up to 3. the soft tires. Let's wait for the area to clear out a little bit. I'll turn the lights off as I am not on a timed lap.
It exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. You've got 19 minutes to get a decent lap in.
Preserve these tires. But I also don't want to waste a bunch of time. So we'll just kind of chill out in the outlap. In particular, I don't want to roast them here on this long, long carousel. There we go. Now we can start getting up to speed. It's not immune to stepping the rear out, but it is less of a worry with more wing. Still gotta watch it a little bit. See what you can do. Hot lap now. Wow, there is no grip out here. It might take until the end of the session before we get grip out on the track. Everybody's on soft now.
Keep your wits about you, mate.
Uh-oh. Being much more careful on this lap. I really don't know what the grip conditions are like right now. There we go. Let's get it somewhere. Still only a 210. I'm really looking for a 207, 208 here in quali. Without any grip.
The leader has just done a 215.20.
I got a 209 now. And I know where to get the speed.
That was a 209.49. Sector 3 is 10 seconds off the pace. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
I love how crew chief gets a bug where it starts recording bad sector times, and that's a crash. The grip's just not there.
You've taken a tiny bit of bodywork damage, but you won't feel it.
The grip is just not there. Well, go to 4. See what happens. Lights back out.
Pit exit's clear.
I didn't even look at the grip setting or the grip readout while I was in the pits. I don't know. But it's just not there. I guess there's just not enough people to put some rubber down, get the track primed. But it is much slipperier than when I was just running in practice a minute ago.
Take it easy, you've got cold tyres.
I should probably preserve the tires, but I need to practice now. So I'm back with the primary and alternate strategies. Primary being to run half the race on a set of mediums and then change at approximately the halfway point. And whenever the next time I cross the finish line after the 30-minute mark, I'll pit in and run the rest of the race on another set of mediums. The alternate strategy is to go to 20 minutes remaining and throw on a set of softs. See if we can make up time that way. That will depend on the condition of the mediums at 30 minutes and what sort of position I'm in, whether I'm ahead enough to afford the risk or behind enough that the risk, you know, that I have nothing to lose, essentially. If I'm running mid-pack and have stayed clean so that I'll be in good shape for a decent result, then I'll just stick with the safe strategy of running mediums for half an hour apiece. But if I need to go all in, then I can switch to softs at 20 instead. If the mediums haven't fallen off at the half-hour mark, then I can stay on them for another 10 minutes. And I'll switch to softs and see what I can do. There we go. Now we're looking at decent times. Ooh, 207. Hob. There we go. Now the truth is coming out.
Sector 1 is 0.41 off the pace.
Not bad. I wonder where I'm losing time then. Probably in the carousel. Still a little tentative over that crest. I might want second in that corner as well. Try second.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 2. Your right side tyres are cold. Your left rear is hot.
That's not surprising. Wow, I lost a lot of time there. I was in the 208s and now I'm back in the 209s. Oh well. Pressures are uneven. Need to raise the left rear and lower the left front.
That's your best lap in the session. That puts you 0.9 off the pace. That lap was a 208.88 V2. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Solidified second for the time being.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Leader's just done a 206.89. Sector 1 is
I braked at the wrong marker, I think.
off the pace. Your tyres are cold, watch out.
There goes that lap. I need to hang on for the final marker. Sometimes coming down the moraine, I freak out and brake early. And I lose a ton of time into that corner. About 2 seconds, as it turns out. Especially when I screw up the exit as well.
Sector 2 is 3.4 seconds off the pace.
Yeah,
We're seeing minor wear all around.
Wow. I did not solidify second enough. Jeez.
You're now 4.1 off the pace. That was a 211.02
Yeesh.
before. Sector 3 is 0.41 off the pace.
Hey, Gene. Welcome to the stream. Aw. I tagged you in Discord to see if I can get your attention, but, oh well. Looks like a good one. Have some fresh faces in here, but,
Yellow flag.
see how
That's
it
half
goes.
fuel. You've used half your fuel. Sector 1 is quick.
Cranked up the rear wing and the car is a bit more stable now. Hoping it'll help. Whoopsie. Doesn't help when I take the wrong line through the downs. See if I can get around the carousel. Swinging wide. I'm not slower than I was. I've actually gained time over myself. It's just that these guys are fast. I was practicing just before the session, and I chopped a second off of my previous average. There we go, into the 207s briefly, but still. Got a couple of purples in there. Yeah. I'm happy with 208s. I'd like to get into the 207s here because I'm on softs.
You're currently 1.2 off the
Oh,
leader's
back up to
pace.
third.
Your lap time was at 208.09.
If I can have a mistake-free lap, I can get into the 207s. I don't know how I got a 207.0 in another session.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
I think I got a 207 in somebody's slipstream or something.
To go, 5 minutes left.
It makes such a difference getting an exit out of there. lost 3/10 of a second earlier in the lap, but now I've gained it back and then some. If only I hadn't made the mistake.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2.
Hey, I've been, the wing has helped me be a lot smoother. Also just learning the car a little bit better. And also, I did a lot of studying on Chuck's video from his hot lap, where he said a 202, which is just obscene. I mean, I messed up the exit, and now I'm going to lose it all the way down the straight. Okay, well, made it up a little bit. Yeah, 2028, I think it was. Alright, I'll have one more go at this.
You're currently 1.4 seconds off the leader's pace. That last lap was a 2:08.24. Very little fuel left. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Uh-oh, Dorifto! Dorifto! Oh, I caught it! I don't believe it.
You'll delete this lap. You cut the track.
I'll have to save this quali replay and watch that back. That was amazing.
Fastest lap for Ruiz, 2:06.18.
Completely ruined my lap, but it was fun to watch. In fact, I'm just going to wave this lap off and head back to the pits and start warming up with race setup. I don't think I'm going to do any better than that time. Well, I might get a 2:08 or 2:07 something, but yeah, third is as good as fourth. Yeah, I don't know. Nordschleife is its own beast anyway. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do it once and forget about it. Forget about doing like a decent result. Because Nordschleife is just not a big attraction for me, honestly. It's a beautiful track, and I love watching other people do it well. I just don't do it well, and I just don't enjoy it. Like it's you know. This is a game that I take semi-seriously when I'm in a championship or whatever, but like I just want to have fun too, and
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
I just don't find the Nordschleife fun. I find it stressful. Oh, here's Dave. Oh, that's his previous livery. A nice color changey purple one. He has his more current livery is the blue and yellow one. Oh yeah, hot lapping is good overall. I don't know. Nords is just not my cup of tea, I think. Is this an Ultra? Yeah, I think this guy is running the old Audi Ultra, which will be interesting. So there's me again. That is the... Is that also an Ultra? No. I think it is. Because the R8 LMS has a different grille. I think all these guys are running Ultras. Yeah, the new one is like has some more square bits and actually says like Audi LMS on the front, right? So all these guys are running the old Audi. That's very interesting. Boy, look at the roll call on that car. Dirk Mueller, Richard Westbrook, Seafried, and Nicky Team. That's, what's his name? Marco? Marco Seafried? Seafried? Yeah, whatever. The roll call on that car is quite the who's who of GT racing these days. I don't even remember that. Who's on this one? That's not the Neons. JSR. Me. Urban Friends and Lawrence Van Tour. Wow. There's some cool liveries, man. But, yeah.
Checker flags out. P5.
4 Audis. Yeah, they're all the LMS Ultra. And they're all faster than me. Huh. Well, isn't that a thing? Yeah, I guess. It's such a hard car to handle, though. I don't know. That's impressive. That is really impressive. Because it's supposed to be one of the slower cars in Assetto Corsa GT3. But they have... Okay, Franco had the 2016 and he jumped out. Wasn't Franco here earlier? Yeah, we got a tire setting for him, so he was here at one point, but now he's gone. Interesting. I wonder if he just got a slow time and noped out or something. This is interesting. Well, 5th on the grid. I'll be on row 3 with Dave. Yeah, the Z4 is a popular car, and it does very well here. We had somebody registered with it, and they are no longer here. That's weird. I could swear somebody had registered with the BMW earlier. Maybe not. Anyway. Huh. Yeah, Franco, did he set a practice? No. Okay. An ugly track? Oh, it's fine. I love Road America. It's really fun. I've had some pretty decent success here. This is actually where I got my first win in the Seat TCR. So I got a warm spot in my heart for it. Let's hop in the car.
P5, 60 minutes.
Grip is up to 100. Let's be paranoid and reload the setup one more time. So we've got 80 liters in the tank. First strategy is mediums at the same pressure. Second strategy is softs. Alright, looks good. Hard to look at. I don't know, I like it. Shaders Patch in its most recent version seems to be having problems with the curbs. They're darker than they should be. But, I don't know. Other than that, it's a classic old American. No, I'm doing one stop. One stop. I just have 3 different strategies queued up, depending on what happens in the race. Here we go.
Be ready, we're about to go green.
So I've, plan A is to just do mediums for half an hour and then switch and do mediums for another half an hour.
Green, green, green.
If the tires haven't fallen off at the halfway point, then I can do another 10 minutes and switch to softs at 20 minutes to go instead. Nice clean getaway. I see Dave is also adopting the sit and wait strategy. Looks like we're going to get away with a good start here. Wow, and they are off to the races. My goodness.
The gap's now 0.8.
Yeah, let's just keep it clean. I want to go fender banging in the first lap. Look at him go, man. Whoa. Whoa. Got a little push there. That was weird. Didn't think I was going to make it through the kink.
Ruiz is now leading. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.7 seconds.
Stuttering already? That's not good. Look at him go, man. My goodness, I had a couple of purple sections in there, but these guys are off to the races. I have lost the slipstream. Well, a clean fifth will still be good. Just gotta turn my laps and hope for the best.
The gap behind is now 2.2 seconds.
Uh-oh. Battle for third ahead. If that ends in tears, I'm up a place. I'm still a little tentative about yeeting it in there. I think the carousel is my Achilles heel. Need a better technique through there. Uh-oh, where'd Dave go? Uh-oh, sliding. Caught it. Thanks, Wing. Uh-oh, battle ahead. Will they hold it together? Double upshift. What in the world?
That lap was a 2:10.00.
Well, the more they battle, the better my chances of catching them. Unless I get distracted watching them as a spectator and like, oop, where's the track going? Oh, right, it's over there. I've done that to myself before. That's embarrassing. Get so busy watching the battle, I'm like, oh, hey, I should have braked for that corner. Just gotta keep this thing shiny.
We'll be warned about track limits.
At least I can't pick up grass in the radiator. Yeah. I need a navigator. Right full to right full tightens, opens. Messed up that exit. I'm gonna lose it all the way down here.
Is now 2.4 seconds.
Right 6 opens to left 6.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
To left 6. To right 3. Opens. To right 4. Left 4 opens. Right 3 opens long.
New fastest lap for Ruiz, 2:07.49.
That's a good lap. I'm happy with a 2:09 on mediums. With 100 liters of fuel in the tank. I'm happy with that time. Whoa, jeez! Stop looking at the clock, dummy. Oh my goodness. They seem to have had a battle. I wonder if I can catch the slipstream or if I'm too far back. I don't know. Got a good exit. Running a 2:08.8 right now on mediums.
You've got a bit of tyre wear on all your tyres.
After 8 minutes? That's not good. I think I'm also using more fuel than I was before because I'm going to second more often. I'd have to go up to 85 liters. In fact, I think I might do that on the next straight.
The pit window opens in 2 minutes.
Gotta concentrate because this is not
P5.
actually straight. There we go.
The gap in front is now 2.0 seconds.
That should still go in less time than it takes to change the tires, I believe. Oh, jeez!
That's the new
2:08.4
fastest lap for Ruiz, 2:06.91.
is the estimated time. Got a purple sector in there, so I'm not doing too bad. Louise is running away with this, though.
Your lap time was 2:08.63. That's your best lap in this session.
Haven't lost
Until your
sight of
apexes.
Visa.
Wait for the chances to come, mate.
Yeah, the extra
Pit window
wing
opens in 1 minute.
has made a big difference in handling. I mean, that's the point of having a giant wing out the back of the car, right? Is to help something. So, it's finally set up to do a job instead of just looking pretty back there. I'm happy with this so far. Handling is much better than it was.
The pit window is now open.
Messed up that carousel. Whee! At least I don't have to be scared of the kink in this thing. So glad that I found out the track limits actually extend onto the rough here. Because I think in Project Cars 2 they don't.
That's the new fastest lap for Ruiz, 2:06.59.
Staying in the 208s, that's good. Still losing ground to Visa.
The gap ahead is now 3.2 seconds. Your last lap time was at 2:08.83.
Still keeping them in sight. Oh boy. This track is the symbol of slow in, fast out. And I think that's been part of my problem all week, is I've been trying to carry too much speed into and through the corners. And I'm just getting eaten alive. I have to slow down carrying too much speed in, and then I can't carry it back out again. Forcing myself down to the lower gears and doing a nice slow approach into each corner, I'm able to power out of them much more effectively. As a consequence, the times have really gone down. Couple that with the wing change, making it more stable in the corners, really made a big difference. So, Abbas and Lotito?
208.34. Good luck.
Wow,
That's your quickest
208.3
today. Stay focused.
mediums.
We're still in this.
I'm not worried, Jim. Are you worried? Two of the guys ahead are on softs, so it may be that they're planning to go to mediums and will slow down. Although there was somebody out here this week that actually made the race on softs.
The gap in front is now 2.9.
That they actually ran a set of softs for half an hour and then did it again, which was pretty astounding. This is not a course that's easy on tires. And then they have tire wear up at like 170% on the server. It's a funny thing, like, as part of this series, he wants to force a pit stop. But the GT3 cars in real life can do this track for an hour on a tank of fuel and a set of tires and last the whole race, so I don't know that the fuel had to be 200%, but that's the way it is, and the tire wear is also turned up. So we suddenly have pit strategy. In a universe where these cars are twice as damaging to the environment as they should be.
New fastest lap for Ruiz, 206.52.
I don't know how I lost 3 seconds there. I didn't see where it happened. Ugh, Dave's struggling.
You've just done a 208.55.
I'll have to ask him after the race what went on there. If it wasn't part of the track, they shouldn't have paved it, right? Uh-oh, that's not paved at all. Oh, that was just a mistake. It's going to cost me all the way down the straight here. It's a 3/10 mistake that's going to cost me almost a second by the end of it. Ugh. Terrible.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now
Yeah,
4.1
I
seconds.
Still doing okay. Really have to be careful on the exit to the carousel. Because if you stomp the throttle too early, the car just kind of does a lazy spin inside. And if you don't push hard enough, then you just
Your front
scrub off
tires
a bunch of
are cold.
speed. Wonder if I should lower pressures in the front. maybe. Or raise pressures. No.
You've just done a 209.00. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Nah, it could be better. Went in there way too hot. Eating too much curb on the inside there. But if Visa and Lotito start battling again, could send them back to me. I'll just hold out here and see what happens. Besides running through turn 5.
Take it easy, you've got cold tyres. The gap in front has increased to 3.5. Yellow flag, caution.
Uh-oh. He's slow. Tell me he's not going to rage quit. He is. Unbelievable. One lost battle and the guy rage quits. Incredible. He's still got 40 minutes to go. And he was fast. Why would you... I don't get it.
You've got half your fuel left.
I don't get why you would spend all that time practicing and qualifying and, you know, everything. You get 20 minutes into the race, you lose one battle on track, and whoop, it's over. Is Lotito also damaged? That'd be interesting.
That was 209.17 P4.
And that was also the only other guy on mediums that was in front of me. The other two guys who aren't aliens are running on softs. So if they're cooking their tires right now, or if they have cooked them already, then the strategy might already be working. The softs would be running out right about now. We're just hit the 20-minute mark. Ooh, this is a good lap. I think the track's finally coming in as well. Car feels a lot more solid on the track.
The gap ahead is now 2.7 seconds.
I love that echo as you go under the bridge. Oh, don't run in the grass, dummy. That's not where the track goes. The track goes over here. 208.2, that's not bad on mediums. Boy, the wing has helped. I can really feel it in the wheel. It's a lot less frantic. Ooh, there we go. Now I'm going to get slipstream from Lotito. There we go. Oh, this is looking good now.
You've just done a 208.16.
Nice.
That's your fastest lap today.
Whoa, very slow going into T1. Oh, he's twitchy. Yep, he's cooked the softs. He's cooked the softs. Now all I have to do is bide my time and wait for him to pit.
Gap
Or
in
bin
front
it.
is now 1.0. Yellow flag, watch out.
Going well, boys. This is going well. Gotta avoid target fixation. Gonna hit my own marks, run my own race,
You've
ignore
got
the...
significant tyre wear all around.
Interesting. Really? Very slow into Canada corner.
Fastest lap for Ruiz, 206.16.
He's thinking about pitting, but he didn't.
That lap time was 209.33.
He says significant tire wear, but I'm at 97% on the left front. Yeah, he's definitely losing time now. But he's got every right to defend. If I want to get around him, I'm going to have to do it for real. I can't expect him to just pull aside. Well, I could, but I'd be disappointed if I did. Yeah, the strategy's definitely working. These guys have cooked these tires. But they are also driving very well, so I'm not going to get this for free.
The gap in front is now 0.8.
Ooh, that felt good. I don't want to go charging into one of these corners and run up his tailpipe. And I don't really feel like I'm
Come on,
losing
man,
that much
send
time.
it already.
Oh, Jim. Stick to the strategy, Jim. He's staying out. He's staying out. I don't believe it. He's not going to give it away. Show the nose. Get a little flashy. Why not? Yeah, okay, defend the inside with your burned up tires. Over under? This is a good battle. Oh, he's slow coming out of the carousel, and I couldn't go around him on the outside. That was a good defense. I think he's
Got
gonna
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
try and carry these softs to the halfway point.
Come on, find a way around. We're losing time. The leader, Ruiz, is pitting. Your right sides are cold.
On your left, clear left.
He pinned me to the inside and he kept on going. This is a good battle. He did nothing wrong there. Surely he's gonna pit here. No, he's gonna carry soft to the halfway point. Unbelievable.
Your lap time was at 2:10.42.
Oh, I lost 2 seconds stuck behind this guy. At this point, I wonder if I should pit. And just be out from behind him so that when he pits, I'll pass him. But for that strategy to work, I kind of should have done it already. He's so twitchy. This is great. Oh, this is a great battle. Oh, he's really losing it now. But he's defending. I mean, I can't get around him.
P3.
On your left, clear left.
There we go.
Come on, that's the stuff.
There it is. Just had to send it in there.
We're halfway home. We think about 7 minutes of fuel remaining.
There it is. Woo!
That was 209.43 P2.
Now I've got to run away with it. I've got to keep running 208s here. Let's see what happens. What happened to Ruiz? Did he pit again? Or did he bin it? Oh, too steep into there.
Now 0.8. Cold tires all round.
There we go. I think I'm going to go to the alternate strategy and run these to the 40-minute mark. Because they're not falling off. So I'll run these to the end of the window. And then jump on the softs and start gaining seconds. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. That was an epic send into Canada corner. I can't believe I made that work. I don't think he gave it to me either. At least I'll let myself believe that I made that succeed. Yeah, I think they'll last 40 minutes. There he goes into the pits. Finally.
The That's 5 minutes of fuel left. The car behind's pitting now. Your lap time was 2:08.15. Come on, keep digging. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Hey, as long as the delta stays green, man. No sense. Oh, man. Another double upshift. What is wrong with this thing? Uh-oh. Too steep into there. Don't lose it. That's not the tires. That was me. Got away with losing only half a second there. Can't try to make it up. Gotta just hit my marks. Stay steady. Don't bend the thing.
He's getting closer. The gap's come down to 13 seconds.
Well, yeah, he's getting closer. He's freaking good. He was the leader. Uh-oh, too hot into Canada. All right, I'm going to be that guy and lead a lap.
Lead car's pitting. That was a 2:09.07. You're leading. You're the man. Stay on it. We're running on fumes, mate. Hit this lap. In this lap.
I know I'm running out of fuel. I just had to lead a lap. Oh, it's too steep again. I gotta stop messing up that corner. Oop. Can't tell if that's the tires or me messing up. Probably a little bit of both. This is good. Switch to the alternate strategy. Well, I don't know. 23 minutes is kind of pushing it.
The gap to Ruiz behind is now 11 seconds.
Let's see if we can make it work.
Look out for the pit speed limit. We expect there'll be no traffic on exit. We
Great.
should come out into position 3, a few seconds behind P3.
I'm paranoid about fuel. I've been burning a lot more than I did in the previous race. There we go. Oh, I didn't set repair damage, but I don't think I have any. There we go. Tires and fuel are still equal, so I'm not losing anything by putting any extra liters. All right, let's do this. Come on, people. Get those tires on.
Exit's clear. Push. Your tyre temperatures are okay.
Well, I hope so. They just went on. Whew. Yeah. Looks like they're just... Well, at this point, they're gonna last as long as they did before. I mean, if you can make him last 40 minutes, he's gonna make him last another 20, right?
6.5 seconds.
Ruiz pitted the lap before I did. I think Abbas did as well. But Lotito is the one I was battling before, and he's behind me. I've gapped him now. By 10 seconds. At least at this point on the track. So if I can just hold here, I'm going to get a podium. And if I can keep it clean, then it'll be a clean podium and by far the best result of the week.
You need to watch your left side tyre temperatures.
Oh, geez, I'm burning them up in the carousel, of course. I should have stuck with the mediums, darn it. Well, we'll see how this goes. If I can use these opening laps to gap them, then it'll be worth it. 2 purple sectors. That's interesting.
The gap behind's increased to 9.6. There'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them.
I've got a boss in sight. Boy, this thing is a different car with those wing changes.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Boy, look at that delta light up green. That's good to see. There'll be chances to get a boss here. Turned in too early for that. Gotta save the tires for the rest of the race.
You're gaining on this guy.
Nice.
The gap's now 6.5.
And I didn't roast the lefts that time. Got a purple sector in the carousel. Hello. Boss is in. Oh, got another double upshift. I increased the double shift protection in my controller profile, but I don't think.
207.56.
I don't think I remember to save it. This is good. Don't stutter, you silly computer. My goodness. Not now. And not for another 17 and a quarter, 3/4, whatever. 18 minutes. Give me 18 minutes, computer. Missed my break point.
The car behind's pitting.
Interesting. That's Lotito's second stop, isn't it? Did you forget fuel?
The gap ahead is now 6.8.
Only lost 0.2 there in my bobble. That's good. What? Why did Lotito quit? What is the deal with people rage quitting in the middle of the race? He's in 4th. I do not get it. And another purple sector coming out of the carousel. This is good.
We've seen a bit of wear all round.
Yeah, well, that's not surprising. They're softs. And I'm beating the hell out of them. That was flat out for the first time. That could have been better. Ruiz is already
You've just done a
off into the
207.84.
stratosphere. Oh, turn, turn. Not that much. Ooh. Getting a little greasy. Gotta hang on to it here. I can't believe those two guys just rage quitted out. Like what, you can't stand being 4th? So you'd rather be 5th? I mean, like if you quit, you know you're not going to do well. Might as well keep in it and hope something happens.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. The gap in front is now 6.4.
Gotta catch him. I gotta hit my marks and not get distracted by thoughts of catching him. There we go. That's better. This car feels so good with this setup now. I might have sacrificed a tiny bit of straight line. Look at that. Coming on down.
Well, that was a 207.28.
Bring it. Slow in, fast out. It's such a huge difference. God, another double upshift. I really don't want to believe that my button on my wheel is breaking. Braked too early. Getting back in the game. Got him in sight still. It's a big motivator, you know. You can see the next car. Another purple sector through the carousel.
reeling this guy in. The gap's now 5.4 seconds.
Good. Wonder if he had a bobble. Kind of like I did there. He's definitely getting closer.
Pit window closes in 2 minutes. That lap time was 2:07.87.
This is good. Less good.
Pit window closing in 1 minute.
Wow. Definitely catching a bus, but do I have time to get him and pass him?
The gap ahead is now 4.3 seconds. This is brilliant. Keep it up. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. Pit window is now closed.
No notes on fuel. Look at that purple sector lighting up. 2068, about to set a PB here.
We're quickest right now.
Oh, well then. Didn't want us driving on it, shouldn't have picked it. I'm lining them up now. Slight overshoot again. Picked the wrong brake marker. Not sure why I've been doing that 2 laps in a row. That's okay. I think I'm catching Dave as well. I could not have done that with the wing at 2. The wing change was absolutely necessary to gain this speed.
P3.
Oh no! Oh! Felt the rear end sliding out. Things are getting a little greasy. Yeah. Focus. Use the force. Don't get distracted by times or
3.5 seconds.
crew
That lap
chiefs
time
or
was
chat or... Oh, right,
2:07.61.
chat. Come on, Dave, give me a little slipstream here. Gonna give it to me. Thank you.
Clear right.
Thank you, Dave. Scholar and a gentleman, sir.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. We're seeing somewhere on each corner.
That's fine. Didn't lose too much there. And I'm still catching Abbas. But do I have time to catch him in 3 laps? Because I think that's what we have left is about 3 laps to go.
208.46.
I think I can.
The gap ahead is now 4.1
Great
seconds.
exit. He might make a mistake because of worn tires. He might make a mistake because of a
5
car
minutes to
coming
go.
up behind
This is
him.
good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together.
So I'm not too worried. Just gonna, I mean, this is already a great result. Oh, that was a terrific turn 5. I think that was the best turn 5 of the day. Look, Mom, I can learn. Welcome, Chuck. Yeah, we're 4 minutes to go in the GT3 race. This is the only thing I was doing tonight, so. Oh, practicing for the Nords, yeah. My expectations for the Nords are low, so I'm just focusing on getting a result here. Thank you for posting your hot lap video, because I learned a lot from it, and I'm now running a second or 2 faster than I was on Tuesday. Another purple sector there. Got my wing up to 4. That has helped immensely.
206.74.
And I think I'm going to get this guy. Because I think he has roasted his softs.
You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 1.4.
Oh, cool. Wrong marker again. But I gave him a look. Gotta be careful not to roast my own tires here. Yeah. No, 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 no. Oh, that was it. Oh, come on, dude. was all me.
Keep it between the white lines or we'll get a penalty.
Whoa, and I roasted the tires. I roasted the tires. I just don't want to hit the wall.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Dang it. Well, there goes the battle for second. Arg. One tiny mistake. Well, at least I didn't smash it into something. Gotta be careful
Rear
here.
tyre looks a little hot.
To tell you the truth, I'm a little sweaty myself. The Burger King ring? Yeah. Well, unless he bins it, I'm not going to get him this time. Oh, that's so disappointing. I so had him.
Last lap, looking good for a podium.
But a clean podium is going to be just fine.
Five minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes.
And it's fine. If this lap lasts 5 minutes, then I've got problems. Feels like I'm only hitting the correct brake marker about 2/3 of the time at the end of that straight, going into turn 5. Slid wide there through the carousel. That's not going to help anything. Can't believe I threw that fight away. Oh well. Third place. Good night, Gene. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Great drive, that's a podium.
Right side.
Wow, that was fun. And I think we're disconnected already. Yep. There go the cars. Well. Yeah, the 1 hours are long. The 1 hours are very long. I'm very sweaty. That was fantastic. Let me jump out of here. See if the results are up yet. That was fantastic. I loved every minute of that. Even messing up, because I knew it was nothing but me having a moment. But yeah, the setup, cranked the rear wing up, and ha ha ha. Yeah, Dave, I saw you struggling back there. I was like, oh no. There we go. There's the results. Yeah, OV1 is nice. There it is, 2:06.7. I actually had a better fastest lap than a boss. I could have caught him too. Golly. Oh, bugs me to death. Oh, Dave, you only had the one. Did you have a Did you take a spill somewhere back there? Just had the one incident, but a clean third. There we go. This is still generating. Look at that. And I had my 2 moments in the sun. Oh, that's too bad, man. Yeah, I had a couple of tense moments there, but oh, that is so great. Look at that. I cannot believe, as well as Visa and Lotito were driving, I cannot believe they just rage quitted after, like, the first problem they had. It was just, meh, nope. I gotta see what happened to them. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lap 9. Let's see. First of all, let's see the standings for the championship. I think that bumps me up a place. It doesn't, but it makes it more consistent. Gives me another 3rd place. Brings my incident average down, which is nice because it was at 4. Because of, I don't know. Oh, because of Mosport, because I kept spinning the car because I was using dumb setups. But there we go. Dave, you should be up here too now that you've run this race. Yep, good 89. So that brings you up. Yeah. Yeah, because you hadn't run this race yet, so you were way down in the rest standings, and this puts you right back up in the top 7. That's cool. Lance Avery, he's driving great races, but he skipped Paul Ricard, so he's going to be behind. Let's check out that replay. Media. That's where replays go. Boop. Oh, there was also a huge power slide in the qualifying. I think it was lap 8. We'll do the quali replay first because this was pretty great. I think it was in T1 as well. So I'll indulge myself for a second here. Yeah, I think once you get, if you have a mishap early, then it can just wreck your concentration for the whole race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, because I gave up after that. This is pretty funny. Coming down here, it's like, I'm gonna set a hot time. This is gonna be good. Braking for the corner and whee! That felt like more of a slide than I guess it was. See if there's a better view of it from this angle. Whee! That felt way more severe than it looks on camera. Oh well, that's too bad. All right, let's check out this replay. What was it? Lap 8? Lap 12? Something like that? Anyway, I already forgot what I was going to remember for the replay lap. But yeah, I want to see what happened between Visa and Lotito in front of me. Because their battle looked like it was nice and clean. Let's get the line off again. Get the leaderboard up. Here's control U. There we go. Maybe here. Skipping forward a lap, skipping forward another lap, and another. Okay, so it happened on that lap. Let's see what happens in front of me. So here's Lotito, and that's Visa in front of him. Everybody running Audis was running the old Audi. It was really interesting. I wonder what it is about that car that does so well here. Because these guys were just cooking around the track. Visa. Lotito behind. And there I go behind them. through 6. Everything's cool. He just grabs some curb and runs into the grass. And then quits. I do not understand. What in the world? I mean, the dude's in 3rd place in the race. See if we can see what happens from behind him. This dude's in 3rd place. He runs wide, hits the curb, gets in the sand, gets back on course, loses the position. Okay, fine, you've lost a position. But he just rage quits. I don't understand that mentality. Yeah. I don't think that gives you a penalty out there. Well, it might, because it's the inside of the next corner. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, I lost a position. And this was... There was like 40 minutes to go. But this battle was epic. So he goes through 6. Everything's cool. And he just grabs a little bit too much curb, slides through the sand, gets back on track, and he just pulls right off. Like, meh, oh well. Like, he wouldn't even have gotten an incident point from that, because he didn't contact anything. He didn't smack a wall or whatever. He just decided he wasn't gonna play anymore. I don't get that mentality. I mean, there's like 40 minutes to go at this point in the race. And he just, meh. And he was fast. Like, those two, even with their battle, were slowly inching away from me. So, you know, even after I passed him, he would have been able to catch up to me and have another battle and maybe get around. Like, he had nothing to lose. He just threw it away. I don't get that mentality. So let's see what happens to Lotito. Because he quits too. But it was much closer to the end of the race. I jumped him in the pits. The speedometer I had in the race. So here's my main display. The speedometer is actually the dashboard from the car. Hang on, let me get back to me. Where am I? There I am. Yeah, the speedometer is actually just the one that's in the car. It's nice enough that I just use it. Usually, if the car's speedometer is nice, I'll just use that. And this one is, you know, a nice racing thing that has the tack lights and everything. So I just stick with it. And if it's not good enough, I just go with the standard AC Gears app, and I just kind of place it. The Gears app works especially well over top of road cars, because you can scale it and drop it right over one of the existing gauges. But yeah, I was just using the in-car dash. Does that make me a Kardashian? No, I hope not. Good lord. Yeah, Dave. I mean, these hour-long races, just stick with it, and people just bail, and you're like, okay, free spot. Like, even especially early on in my time in SRS, like, that's all I did. Like, I knew I wasn't fast enough, so I would just stick it out and Whoa! Okay, so he just bins it. But this is a mid-engine car. It's not like he would have had damage. But he, too, just decides, oh, well, I binned it. I'm going to warp back and quit. If this dude obviously hasn't watched any of my streams to see how many times I've smashed my car into a wall and just kept going. Oh, poor guy. And there he goes. Yep. Oops, I made one mistake. Better pack it in. And there again, 20 minutes to go. Even if he had damage, all he had to do was pit again. Like, drive it around and pit one more time. And repair the damage and off you go. But nope. Nope. Just gonna give up. And then we'll relive my heartbreak, I guess. Look at how close I was to the boss by the end. Oh. Goodness me. I had him. I so had him. I mean, at this point it was this lap and one more. So, could I have passed him? Maybe not. But it would have been a really great battle. It just eats me up. But I managed to keep the car shiny. It's better than a lot of other outings. Yeah, Race Essentials is good. I just haven't, I don't know. I like OV1. I might switch back to the default tire app, though, because this one is meh. I mean, it looks great until you try to use it, and it's like, no, maybe not. And then, oh, man. And I had the double whammy here of sliding through turn 5, and now my rear tires are roasted, right? So then I come through here, and I'm like, oh no, not again. And I really needed to just calm it down for another few seconds. The tire app is fine. I mean, in terms of information, I really like it. I don't know. I mean, it looks good. I don't know if you've seen the full-on, like, if you've watched the demo video for OV1, but it's actually pretty impressive. Let me see if I can pull this up. So you've got OV1 info. So this is the hub. So it's got a speedo and tack combo on it. It's got a fuel gauge on it. So this hub, if you pull up all the other apps, oh, that's the settings thing. If you pull up all the other apps, they actually clip to the hub in any combination. So you can, if you want the tires on it, you can put it there. If you want, it has a leaderboard, which I don't use because it only shows 5 spots. And then the settings let you do all kinds of other stuff. Let's see, color scheme. I'll leave it on orange because of course I do, speed units switch between, all this stuff does what you expect. You can even have it be a PSI bar and what is that? Kilo something. I don't know. And known food units, gallons, and liters. But yeah, you can dock whatever to the thing. There's also a delta. And I think if you do this multiple times, it clips to something else. I forget how to make that change. Oop. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I just don't use the hub just because the onboard dashes are pretty good. So the hub only comes up if you click the main thing. I guess my chat's hiding it right now. Let me move the chat for a second. So you've got the main OV1 info. That's what brings up the hub, and then you've got fuel info. The settings is what brings up the menu, and then you've got all this other stuff. And I don't know if you, yeah, I guess that's it. But yeah, everything docks to the hub. They don't dock to each other though. I thought they did, but they don't. But yeah, the leaderboard's nice. It's just kind of redundant because I have a what is it? What's the other thing? Substanding. So I have substanding global, which I think is the global leaderboard. You can configure it to have a ton of cars on it. So it just goes up to it goes up to a bunch of cars. So if you have even big races. Yeah, if you're in VR and you want something that's like up in your field of vision all the time, then yeah, this is good. I mean, it's a good dashboard. It's a good gauge. Boop. Depending on how your field of view looks, you can just kind of smack it up here, and I mean, I could have this here instead, and then maybe dock something to it, and then leave everything else where it usually is. Even dock the tires on here, that might be good. But yeah, I just generally going back to the main, I just like having everything kind of tucked away. And then substanding over here, it'll drop down. You know, it's arranged at a height where all 25 drivers will fit. So it works pretty well. And I think I'm down to basically those two as far as third-party apps go. Oh, and Telecorsa, which isn't showing up right now because P-Tracker is occasionally required by leagues and stuff, so I have that up as well. But I have it reduced. Since I have all the other stuff around, I have this reduced to just the connection gauge and the timer. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm real disappointed with this spin. I just overcooked it. Trying to catch him into turn 5. Or is this 5? No, this is the oh yeah, it's not 5. That's the one right before the carousel. And I'd taken this 20 times before, and this time I did something different. I tried to trail brake in instead of just slowing down and turning in like I always do. And I just dorked it up. And then, of course, I get into the carousel with my hot tires. I'm like, oh no. Really silly. Louis must have thought he'd won the lottery or something. He's like, oh, got away with it. Well, that was an excellent drive by him. Mostly a good drive by me. I'm pretty satisfied with it. So yeah, that worked out. That keeps me in the top 5 in the series, so I'm happy with that. Brings my incident average down. I'm even happier about that. So it's a good showing. That'll probably be my last imaginary race of this week. We'll be at Nordschleife for this series next. SP is the sum of positions. So I was, 3rd and 4th and 6th and whatever. So that would be, 11, 13, whatever. So you sum all your positions and you divide it by the races you've run, and that kind of gives you an average, like your average finishing position, which I think figures into figures into tie breaks, I think, if you end up at the same point total as somebody else. So all these stats figure into tie breaks. That's cool. That was a lot of fun. I really like Road America. Really getting more and more comfortable with the McLaren as time goes on. I'm not being quite so stupid with it as I was at the beginning of the series. Maybe if this keeps up, it'll be worth it for me to buy ACC eventually. So we'll see how the season goes. Nordschleife will be meh, but we finish up at Watkins Glen, which is another favorite of mine. Just in real life, it's a beautiful track, and the Lilski-made mod for Assetto Corsa is just fantastic to drive. So that'll be a really nice finale to the series. Not sure why the American series had races at Paul Ricard, Brands Hatch, and the Nordschleife, but whatever. All right, man. Good night, Jason. Good night, Chuck. And good night, Gene, who I think has already left. But good to have you guys with me tonight. This has been a lot of fun. And so we'll see you next time, which will probably be Monday, to abuse the Primera and then take a try at the Nordschleife and see what happens. So thanks, everybody. Come back for another sometime. Later.